fam, welcome back. I'm Desi and this is DezzieLunaTarot. Today we are doing a reading about the intentions of whoever you are thinking about when you choose your pile. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Alrighty, let's get into it. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this adorable little bat, and today we will dive deep into whether the person, oh baby, what honey? Sorry about that, Brandy decided to say hello. So if you hear a few meows in the background, that's who it is. So today we're going to be looking deep into what intentions your person that you were thinking about when you chose this pile, what their intentions are towards you. So first we're gonna do a vibe check to make sure that this is your reading and that this is the pile for you. And then we will get deeper into the person's intentions towards you. So you are on a journey of discovering yourself and getting to know yourself better. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking right now. I'm a little tongue-tied. And a part of this discovery of yourself and discovering the pieces of you that you hadn't known before, like the different parts of your personality, and discovering things that you're passionate about, that you love in life. This has put you onto a growth / destruction cycle, which is, it's like the old parts of you that no longer serve you in your highest good anymore. Those parts of you are slowly being shed and withering away, which is a good thing. And in its place are these beautiful parts of you that you're finally nourishing and bringing to light and really nurturing, and they're growing. So it's basically the beginning of a beautiful healing cycle for you and the ending to old habits or old ways of life that you had been living for the sake of other people or their expectations for you or what have you. I love how this little bat also has black and white in it, just like the ink cap mushroom has black and white in it, and that it fell right under the little bat, because we all have light and dark sides to us. And it's not a matter of completely like destroying the shadow portion of ourselves or the dark parts of ourselves, but really learning and growing from them and learning from our mistakes and improving ourselves and bringing a good balance into our life. So with the capture, with the red cage, you are really good at getting what you want, and kind of like, it's like people tend to maybe give you discounts at stores or even like share things with you willingly. You're very good at figuring out ways to reach your goals and achieve your dreams and get what you want in life, and you're making progress towards getting these things that you really desire in life. And over the years you've had to adapt to different situations, different people, different work environments, and you have learned to stay calm amongst tension and stress in your life. And now that you have learned all of these things, you are looking for more substance in your life, and you're kind of like, okay, I've reached these different dreams of mine, I've achieved these different goals, now what? You know, I have nice clothes, maybe a nice car. I have like material items, but I want some more substance in my life. And so this cycle that you're going through is almost like the ending of only wanting materialistic things and the beginning of wanting more than that, wanting deep connections with other people, meaningful connections with other people. And so maybe recently you have opened up more to the idea of getting out there, putting yourself out there, dating some people, putting out some feelers. Maybe you have even signed up for some dating apps or met somebody like organically out and about, but you're at the point to where you really want some deep connections with friendships, loved ones, and even a partner potentially. So that is the vibe that I get from you, pile 1. If that resonated with you, then this is your pile. So now we are going to be getting into the vibe check of the other person that you're thinking about when you clicked on pile 1, when you chose pile 1. And we're going to be doing a little vibe check on that to see if this vibe check kind of matches the person that you're thinking about. And then after that, we will get into the intentions they have for you. So as I'm shuffling, I'm getting the sense that this person you're thinking about is a Leo or a Gemini, and yeah, maybe a Taurus. Okay, so full moon in Gemini. Oh my goodness, I just said Gemini. Okay, Libra and Gemini. This person's spicy, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm already getting their intentions through this. Okay. Alrighty. So the vibe of your person that you were thinking about when you clicked on pile 1, they're very sensual. And they might be a Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Those are the ones I'm getting. They are very much they like to be mysterious and they like to remain mysterious. But they're very sensual, very sexual, and they're very spicy. They like a good time. They're there for a good time. I see dancing. They love to dance, maybe partying. They like a good time. But also another side of them, whether they are, whatever gender that they are, they're a little bit more feminine, and they are very in touch with their emotions, and they're good at recognizing emotions in other people. They could be very fertile physically, whether they're male or female or non-gendered. They also could have very good luck and prosperity with the things that they do in their life. So we're talking about business, career, anything to do with projects, hobbies, work, and anything that they really like put effort into turns out really well for them. They do a lot of introspection, so they do a lot of thinking, and they enjoy teaching other people things. So they love maybe teaching you things about what they are passionate about. So maybe they have long conversations about things that they are passionate about, things that they really like and enjoy. And you also enjoy potentially listening to these hobbies and these things that they talk about just because of you love seeing their eyes light up and how passionate they are about these things. They like to reveal themselves slowly over time because they get a sense of that they're afraid that if they reveal themselves too quickly to somebody, that the other person won't like them or will judge them harshly because maybe they believe in some things that aren't very mainstream and they are afraid of what, of pushing you away or pushing other people away. So they like to keep kind of a mysterious atmosphere at first, and then over time they will slowly open up to you and get into the deeper conversations of things. But they're very communicative, they're very talkative, they love attention, hanging out with people, bonding with people, and they may have even made the first move and reached out to you first or talked to you first. You do you do invoke high emotions in this person. They really like you, and you are very exciting for them to talk to. And they feel like you are very respectful towards them and really hear them out, that you're a good listener. So I also see that they're very, so here we have a line, and then with the, I'm not sure if it's pronounced enoki or enoki, but with these mushrooms, there's a lot of different mushrooms all here that help each other stand up and support. So they might be very much involved with their family. They might have a lot of siblings, or they might just have a big family, or they have always wanted a big family because they've always yearned for that closeness with a tight-knit group of people. They might even be in the military and have a close, tight-knit group of people with their military unit, or a group of friends that they've been friends with for a long time. Yeah, so lots of siblings, or, military with a military unit where they're all very close, or, wanting a big family, wanting to be in a tight-knit community. Those are the things that I'm getting from there. They are also very sensual and very active in the bedroom. So that is one thing coming through as well. They are very positive too. They see it like, oh, I know that this is going to work out for me because things always work out for me. They have a very positive mindset and they consider themselves very lucky. Okay, I'm already starting to get some of their intentions coming through, so I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle this to start getting their intentions. Alrighty, pile one. So it seems like initially this person basically wanted to stay for a good time, but not necessarily a long time. But this has started to change because as of right now, it seems like they are a little bit confused about what their intentions are actually. Because I was trying to tune into them, and at first their intentions were flowing very readily, and it was very sensual, like for, wanted a good time, not a long time type of vibe. But then it kind of got very murky and disrupted, and it seems like that's how they're feeling. At first, whenever they approached you and you guys started talking and connecting, they still are extremely attracted to you. But there was only really one thing on their mind. They just kind of wanted to hit and quit it, have a good time, have some fun. But they have found themselves stumped because they genuinely like you and they genuinely like your vibe, who you are as a person. And now it seems like they're not really sure what it is they want. So we have reveal again with the octopus stinkhorn, and it's like their own intentions and their own desires are slowly being revealed to themselves as this entire process is happening. And this is very much a medicine for them because it's bringing to light the fact that not everything is just about like having a good time and living it up type of thing. And so they're starting to get to the essence and the core of what exactly it is that they want out of life. Life isn't just about parties and wilding out and everything like that. It can be, and that's what it was for them for a long time, but now they're starting to see that it hasn't really gotten them anywhere in their life so far. It's gotten them a bunch of funny and fun memories with friends and loved ones and family members or even strangers. But now they're considering, you know what? This, pile one is actually a really dope person. And I could see myself going further than just a couple interactions with them. And now they're really thinking about it and they're really contemplating what exactly it is that they want. And I can feel your frustration because you already know what you want, pile one. You already know that you want a deep connection. You want something meaningful, potentially even a serious relationship with this person. But I'm gonna be real with you. Honestly, this person is very confused as to what they want out of this situation. So the best route to go would be to communicate expectations, to ask them what they expect out of these interactions and out of you two talking and interacting, where they think this is leading and where they want it to lead. If they just want a situationship, if they want a relationship, maybe even if you met them on some kind of dating app, why they're on the dating app, if they're just looking for hookups or if they're looking to seriously get into the dating field. But you deserve an answer. You deserve to know, and they definitely need to think about it and actually decide what it is they want. Because as of right now, they don't even know what they want. And with this, hard work is paying off and you and your loved ones are safe. With these two cards, this person does feel safe with you. They do feel safe talking to you, and it's like they feel like, oh, okay, they feel like they have finally, how do I put this? They feel like they've got you hooked. You know what I mean? To where they've done a lot of flirting, a lot of communicating with you, and they know that they have you hooked and that you like them. And now it's kind of like they think the ball is in their court on what to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, pile one, you deserve way better than somebody that's wishy-washy. And if you talk to this person and you ask them how they feel about you and where they want to take things, where they want things to lead, and they don't give you the answers that you want, or they don't give you a clear-cut answer, honestly, pile one, I would cut your losses and move on to something bigger and better, because you deserve love, you deserve commitment, you deserve loyalty, and you deserve somebody that knows what they want and is not afraid to actually say what they want. Because this energy ain't it. I'm gonna be real. If you just want a one-night stand with this person, or you just want a situationship or something like that, then this is the person. But if you want something more of a commitment in a relationship, then I would say that the ball's in your court, and decide whatever is best for you. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is never wrong. And do what makes you happy, pile one, because you really deserve happiness, and you deserve somebody who is going to enhance your life, enhance your mental health, enhance your happiness, and not drag you down or make things confusing for you. So that is the intentions of this person. If this reading resonated with you and you got something out of it, please consider subscribing. And I'm so sorry that this wasn't all butterflies and rainbows, but I really do hope that this brought you clarity and helped you come to know what you needed to know and helped you in your situation. And you do deserve somebody way better than this, pile one. I'm just gonna be honest, because like, you are a diamond in the rough. You are a beautiful, amazing person, and you deserve somebody that's on your level. You know what I mean? So do what you think is best for you. I'm not going to like sit here and say you have to do one thing or another. That's not what I'm here for. But I do hope that with this information, it armed you with the best possible knowledge to be able to make your decision either way. But yeah, that's your reading, pile one. And I can't wait to read for you next time and spend even more time with you. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in this beautiful world, and I will see you next time. Love you, fam. Bye. Hi, pile two. You chose this cute pink dolphin. Today we'll be doing a vibe check to see if this is your pile. We'll do a vibe check of you and then the person you were thinking about. And then lastly, we'll cover the intentions that this person has towards you. Alrighty, let's get into it. And I'm gonna set this up to where you can see it better. Alrighty. Aw, pile two, you're so sweet. You are very optimistic and in touch with your emotions, and you have a very good intuition. Honestly, I think it's kind of funny you even chose this reading, because I feel like you already know the intentions of the person towards you that you were thinking of when you chose this pile, but it seems like you needed that extra like bit of encouragement or confirmation that your intuition is correct. But I can already let you know that your intuition is spot on. And you have such a beautiful, genuine energy. You are so optimistic and full of joy and happiness, which is really impressive and so beautiful, because you have been through so much in your life, and it took you a lot of courage and hope and healing and just commitment to get to the point to where you are. You are overflowing with just beautiful like things. Like, you have such a beautiful soul, pile two. Like, I can't even, I'm just gushing right now. You are so cool. So it seems like you have been through a lot in your lifetime, betrayals, and you know, people just being nasty towards you unfairly, and picking on you or blaming you for things that you didn't do. Maybe you were even a scapegoat at work or in your family growing up. And you, even though you, I laugh at this card because it's in reverse, but Spirit is saying that even though you feel like you don't have a lot of courage, you actually do have a lot of courage, more than you realize. You are stronger than you realize, and you are so brave, and you have just come a long way in life. And so that is one thing that is definitely coming through, is that you're just an amazing person. I'm gonna pull more cards on this. I love how hopeful you are, by the way. Your hope and your optimism is really infectious. And by the way, you make a lot of positive impact on other people in your life, whether you realize it or not, especially family members and close friends. They actually really look up to you, and they may not say it, but they are proud of you in everything that you've accomplished so far, to include healing and bettering yourself, but also other things in life, like, maybe going after your passions or doing what you want to do. They really admire that you just wear what you want to wear, and you are who you are no matter who you're around. They really admire that about you. They admire how independent you are. They admire how loving you are towards yourself and other people. And they really see you as a role model for sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. They really see you as a role model for themselves, and as who they eventually want to be one day. And I know I can feel you get a little nervous, because you're like, oh wow, that's a lot of pressure, and that's, I don't want to be put on a pedestal, but honestly, that's how cool you are. That's how amazing you are, is that you encourage other people to just be their authentic selves and to love themselves despite the traumas and the things that they have been through. You are like walking medicine to your loved ones, and to even strangers who meet you and get to know you, and witness the things you do and how you carry yourself and just your personality in general. We have healing, spirit medicine, and reveal. That's really cool. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the more you reveal about yourself to other people, the more you allow people to get to know you, the more that they witness and they see that you are walking medicine, and you are healing, and also unknowingly healing other people, because they see you healing and they're like, oh man, I can do that too. This person has been through so much, yet they are optimistic, and their intuition is on point, and they're so they always look at the bright side and have hope for the future. And whether they realize it or not, they're so courageous in their day-to-day life, and just courageous in the fact that they are their true selves, and they don't care about what other people think. That is what you project, and that's what people see, and it's very inspirational to them, and it actually is very healing for them as well. And the more that you open up to people, the more you reveal yourself, not only will you encourage them, and will they be inspired to start healing themselves, but it will also bring you a sense of spiritual medicine and medicine for yourself, because you'll begin to be more confident in yourself and who you are, and you'll be able to be confident in your personality, your quirks, and who you are, and show the world, how awesome you are. So yeah, that is another thing that is coming through. I'm also getting a sense of dogs, cats, animals in general. Animals really like you, whether or not you necessarily like all animals or only prefer certain animals. You may be more of a dog person, but it seems like whenever you walk into a household that has a cat, that cat is just all over you. And if you are more of a cat person, whenever you walk into a dog household, you know, those dogs are just all over you. They're just really loving you. And so animals, that's another confirmation coming through, is that animals are really drawn to you and really love you and love to be in your presence, because they can also tell that you are safe and you are a good person and have a positive aura about you. You yourself might like not only, you know, cats and dogs and the typical pet, but you also might like marine life a lot with this dolphin. Maybe when you were a kid, you loved going to the zoo and you loved seeing all the marine animals, the dolphins or manatees, the whales and whale sharks, or, you know, whatever it is, jellyfish. And you also might be really into kind of odd pets like crows or starlings, ravens, cockatoos, lizards, geckos, turtles, squirrels, you know, all those cute little animals out there. You have a beautiful smile, and people really love your hair. You get compliments on your hair a lot, on your smile, and you're just really beautiful in general, but people really are drawn to your smile and your hair. People tend to say that you're very wise, because you are very wise, but you seem to really not believe people in the compliments that they give you. Decision. You may have hard time making decisions sometimes because you aren't sure which way would be best, or you doubt yourself a lot. And that makes sense, because at the beginning of the vibe check, I was saying that your intuition is always spot on, yet you're here in this reading because you want confirmation. So yeah, you're very into getting confirmation before you make a decision, because it seems like you second guess yourself, even though you're really smart and you have really good intuition. And I find myself in this vibe check lasting longer and longer because I feel like I'm trying to convince you of how awesome you are. And I feel like you have a hard time receiving compliments because you don't think you deserve them, or you just don't really believe them. And I do think that is something that would be worth working on, is your self-confidence and receiving, and the ability to healing parts of you that have trauma regarding receiving things. And that goes as far as like receiving like just things in general, compliments, gifts, blessings from the universe, miracles, good things. Because as of right now, you feel like you have to earn everything. Like you have to earn love, you have to earn respect, you have to earn basic needs in life. Like, or even like, okay, I need to do 10,000 steps today before I eat a cookie, or do all these other things before I let myself buy that hat that I've been wanting for the past couple weeks, or something like that. You just have this sense of doubting yourself and also not believing that you are good enough, when in fact you are. And that is one thing coming through. I know this wasn't supposed to be a healing type of reading, but Spirit is really wanting you to recognize and accept how beautiful you are inside and out, and how amazing you are as a person, because like you truly are a diamond in the rough. Like there are not many people like you, Pile 2. Like you are really awesome. It's really sad that you don't see it yourself, that you don't see how awesome you are. Anything else? Okay. Understanding. You are very understanding of other people. You're a good listener. determination. Once you put your mind to something, that's it. You get it done one way or another. And it may take you some time to put your mind towards something. Like, you may be indecisive on some things, but once you actually decide something, that's it. You go for it. Emotion, you feel emotions deeply. And then manifest. Yeah, you feel emotions deeply, and you are very good at manifesting things into your life. And a lot of times it's not even the fact that things aren't necessarily manifested, it's the matter of receiving your manifestations and being ready to receive them, because it's like the universe wants to give you all of these things, but you believe that you don't deserve them, so you don't receive them. And the universe is waiting to give these things to you, your spirit guides, archangels, deities, whatever it is that you're connected to. They want you to receive these blessings because they're already manifested, they're at your doorstep, and now they're just waiting for you to accept them into your life and to receive them. That is the vibe check for you. I'm going to clear these cards out and then get into the vibe check for the person that you were thinking about when you clicked on pile 2. Alrighty, so the vibe check for the person you were thinking about when you clicked pile 2, when you chose pile 2. All right, we have so we have Capricorn twice, Libra twice, Aquarius, Virgo. Yeah, they are definitely a Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And they are very particular about things. They like organization. They like things to be a certain way. They may be very big into planning, like planning out vacations or their weekends. And if things go a little bit off or haywire, they get a little bit stressed out about that because they like a schedule. And schedules give them a sense of calm and kind of like a sense of stability, because maybe this person didn't have a lot of stability growing up as a child, so now that's what they crave. They really crave stability. So this person might work in the financial field as a CPA, an accountant. They might work in some kind of military career or something like that, a government job that provides stability in their life. They enjoy their routines. They might even have a routine that has something to do with tea, like having an afternoon tea and reading a book, or when they wake up in the morning, having tea in the morning. But yeah, they really enjoy stability and schedules. They're very hardworking, and they say what's on their mind. So they may have actually approached you first and made the first move, reached out to you first, and you were attracted to this because you like a person that is confident in themselves and will actually speak their mind. You don't like the idea of having to walk on eggshells around people, and this person, you definitely don't have to do that. You feel like you can really speak your mind around them and that they feel comfortable to speak their mind around you, and you both feel a sense of stability in this connection and safety. You both feel safe to be yourselves with each other, which is very beautiful. And what's interesting here is that with Libra, right, we have the scales, and each of the scales are balanced. So there's a lot of beautiful harmony and balance between you and this person, and within themselves and within yourself as well. Even with how the cards are laid out, it's really cool because we have like the crescent moon going this way and then the crescent moon going that way. So again, the balance. And with this person, they also crave a stable, committed relationship. They are ready to settle down. They are ready to have a good, deep connection with another person, which would be you. So that's really awesome. And they, despite having a very logical based mind, they also are creative. And this is really beautiful because with the Virgo card, we have the flowers at the crown of the head. And that reminds me of the fact that they are very protected spiritually because we have the flowers over the crown chakra and over the third eye. So they're very spiritually protected. They have some very loyal spirit guides on their side, and they are bringing in spiritual safety into the relationship and the dynamic as well. So you don't have to worry about them bringing something spiritually negative into your household or into the relationship, because they themselves are spiritually protected, and it seems like they have a strong foundation in what they believe. And also they have a creative mind, and they like doing things that help them express their creativity. Maybe they're into painting or drawing or even baking, cooking, something like that. They're really good with money. They're really hardworking. It seems like they're very financially well off or very financially stable. And this is the type of person to where you can count on them during hard times. You can lean on them whenever you are sad or happy or just during any time. They are very responsible. They're just really cool. They're a really cool person, and they're very mature, which is really awesome. And it seems like you have really been wanting this type of energy in your life, to meet another person that's very responsible, independent, mature, can handle themselves. Somebody that you don't need to take care of them, but they can take care of you, and you can take care of each other, but it's not like you're codependent on each other. And I'm not getting that vibe at all from this. In fact, both of you are very independent, but also will very much help each other and bring a lot to the table. And it's a very equal, balanced dynamic and balanced relationship here. So I'm going to get into the intentions that they have, even though I've already kind of talked about some of them, because, you know, things just come through. When spirit wants to talk, they talk. But I'm going to dive further into their intentions, and I'm going to clear these cards to the side. Oh my goodness. Okay, so oh, this is so cute. Okay, so their intentions are very pure, honestly. They really want to get to know you with the discovery unknown, and it's like they want to earn your trust and earn your love. And they know that you've been hurt in the past, and they know that you've been through a lot, and so they're not just expecting you to trust them right away or to love them right away. They want to be very patient for you, towards you, and towards this relationship, even though they're bursting with love and adoration towards you, and they very much want to seal the deal and, you know, get in a relationship, even get married. I'm hearing in the back of their head, they even are like, man, what if pile 2 is the one? With balance here, defense balance. This is so beautiful because, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of balance in this relationship. You both balance each other out really well. With this capture here, they want to capture your heart, but in the most purest way ever, because this mushroom is really cool mushroom here. The holes of the cage are humongous, and it's so that bugs can come and go as they please, and they don't get trapped inside. And it's a symbiotic relationship between the mushroom and the bugs. And so with the holes of the mushroom being so large, it actually allows the bugs in easier. And I'm sure, oh wow, Desi, we're talking about bugs and mushrooms in this reading when we're supposed to be talking about romance, but like, so sorry about that. But it really is beautiful, because they're basically like this mushroom where they're leaving themselves open and vulnerable to you so that you trust them in time and come to them at your own pace, and you don't feel rushed or trapped or anything like that, because they want to build a strong foundation with you. And with this Restore card, it's like they can see you healing, they can see you, you know, mending your wounds. They themselves are mending their own wounds. And if there was ever a time of like broken trust between you two, maybe this is a time where they're trying to restore that trust in them, in the relationship, in this partnership. And throughout this process, both of you are gaining awareness, and not only like awareness of each other, but self-awareness and things that you can improve about yourselves individually, and also things that you can improve in this dynamic and in this relationship. And this is a very beautiful thing, because with expanded awareness comes growth, comes healing. And if you learn from your mistakes and you learn from other people's mistakes, you can really grow and achieve greatness. So the vibes of this, of their intentions, are very much the fact that they have strong romantic feelings for you. They want a deep connection with you, and they want a stable, committed relationship with you. They're not here for a short time. They're not here to hit it and quit it. They're here for the long haul, because they truly see you as a potential long-time partner to spend time together and be with each other for potentially the rest of your lives. And I feel like some of you, your hearts are just like really like full of warmth and comfort by this message, and others of you are kind of like, oh my goodness, this is so nerve-wracking. You know, I've never come across this with another person that has wanted me in this way. But honey, you deserve it. You deserve unconditional love. You deserve respect. You deserve, you know, all of these beautiful things. And if this feels right for you, if you feel the same way in return towards this person, go for it. You know what I mean? You deserve a beautiful, amazing, committed, loyal, unconditionally loving relationship like this. You deserve happiness. And I'm not saying that you are only happy if you're in a relationship. That's not at all what I'm saying. But healthy relationships do enhance happiness that is already inside of us, and it does enhance our lives in various ways, and gives us support and nurturing and love and connection with other people and with another human being. And it just really is a beautiful thing. So this is your reading. I don't know. Well, actually, let's pull a few more cards. I just want to pull a few more cards. I just am loving this so much. Spirit, please. Wisdom. Boundaries. Ooh. Aw. Wow. Yeah, so some tips on to help you with navigating this situation and really determining, because you know, some of you still feel on the fence. And I want to say one thing. If you don't feel the same way in return towards this person, don't sweat it, okay? Not everybody is for everybody, and that's totally okay. Just let them down gently and send them on their way. It's okay if you don't feel the same way in return. If you do feel the same way in return and you do like them a lot, if you do like them a lot, but you're still nervous as to whether or not to go through with this, or if they're the one, or if you should get in a relationship with them, one green flag with a person and in a relationship is if you tell them your boundaries and they actually respect your boundaries. This is a really green flag. A huge green flag is if somebody respects your boundaries and actually honors your boundaries when you tell them what they are. So communicating clearly what your boundaries are is very important. And then if those boundaries are respected, that's a green flag. If they don't respect your boundaries, that's a red flag. Advocate. Another green flag is if they advocate for you. So if they stand up for you, or if they try to help you, or if they in different situations, if they have your back and they advocate for you, that's another green flag. If you feel connected to them in a healthy way and not just trauma bonding, because we don't want just trauma bonding. That's not always good. So if you feel connected to them in more than one way, in healthy ways, if you feel safe with them and you feel like you can really talk to them and be yourself around them, that's another green flag. With wisdom, write down. Oh, honey. Sorry, my cat is just begging me to hold her because it's her bedtime. Where was I? But yeah, and then wisdom, you're a very smart person, and listen to your intuition. Your intuition is never wrong, and take this reading as confirmation and know that everything is going to be okay, whether you decide to stay with this person or not, or whatever decision that you make. Ultimately, it is up to you. I just strongly encourage that you really tune into your intuition and give it a listen to. I really hope that this works out for the best for you. This is such a beautiful energy, and I really hope that whatever happens, that you find happiness within yourself and you realize how much of an amazing person you are and how much you really do deserve unconditional love and respect and all the good things in life. But if this reading resonated with you, if you liked this reading, then please subscribe. It really helps out this channel, and I can't wait to read for you guys next time. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful night or day wherever you are in this world, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, love you fam, bye! Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose this adorable little calico kitty. So firstly, we are going to do a vibe check to make sure that this is the right pile for you. We will be going over your vibe check, and then we're going to do a vibe check of the person that you were thinking about when you chose pile 2. And then we will get into the intentions of the person you were thinking about, the intentions they have towards you. Alrighty, let's get into it. So the vibe check for you, pile 3, is that you are a very independent person and you have achieved a lot of success in your life, personally, in your career, or just you've achieved a lot of goals that you have set out for yourself. And usually with the Seven of Wands, this talks about like challenges coming up or things that will need to be faced. But it seems like you don't really stress about these challenges because you have a good support group and you have loved ones around you that make you feel supported. And you're also confident in yourself, in the fact that no matter what life throws at you, you know that at the end of the day that you will figure out a solution, that spirit will come through for you, and that good things will come about. And you're the type of person that takes bad circumstances and turns them into something fortunate and good and brings about like healthy change. And with the Queen of Swords, you may have an RBF or resting bitch face, but you really are very sweet and confident on the inside. It just may take a little bit of getting to know you to realize what an awesome person you really are. But you do tend to intimidate people because you are very beautiful or handsome or just good looking in general, and you may seem a little bit unapproachable because you're just very confident in yourself. But this is definitely not a bad thing because it weeds out the people that have low self-confidence, because you really enjoy whenever your partner or your friends or the other people around you are also confident in who they are and in themselves as well. You really love your independence and you are not afraid to move on if things are not up to your standards, which is really amazing. Because with this Four of Cups card, it talks about basically not settling for something that you don't find satisfactory. And with the Five of Cups, usually if it's this way, it talks about disappointment and lingering on disappointment. But you are very confident in yourself. You know what you want, you go after what you want, and you don't settle for less. And this has brought about beautiful changes into your life and beautiful things in your life. And you're very much so the type of person that learns from their mistakes or does their best to learn from their mistakes and really grow and change. And you see endings as new beginnings. With the Wheel of Fortune, you really have a lot of beautiful things coming your way. And if things have been kind of in a rut lately for you, just know that you are going to be coming out of this rut. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be experiencing new things. And this Four of Wands card on the back of the deck really showcases that you are going to be so happy and full of love and satisfied that you did not settle and that you didn't give in to settling and, accepting less than you deserve. And so this long waiting period has been very rejuvenating for you because it has brought to light things that you needed to work on, and you've worked on these things within yourself. And it has also helped you realize certain things about your personality. And this has helped you narrow down what it is you want in a partner, in your friends, in your loved ones. And basically now has come the time where, it's in this portion of the cycle where you will be experiencing new people that will be coming into your life. And the Four of Wands is such a beautiful card because this can represent marriage, commitment, new partnerships, whether it's business, romance, career, personal endeavors, and this is such a beautiful card. I also see that not only are you independent and you like time for yourself, but you also enjoy the company of people that are very genuine and that you have a deep, genuine connection with. And if you don't already have people in your life that are genuine and that you have a deep connection with, know that these people will be coming into your life, and you may need to get out there and go do some things that you may have not thought to do. Like, for example, I don't know, take a vacation to the beach, or go out dancing, or go for like joining to do a marathon, or, you know, anything that excites you and interests you genuinely. And by going out into public and joining these communities that you actually have things in common with and that you enjoy doing, this will help you have more opportunities to meet people that you deeply connect with. Okay, so, oh, that's so wild. These cards also came out in pile, I think, 1. So we have adapt, we have discovery, unknown, and then we also have purpose/judgment and spirit medicine. So it seems like even though you are very independent and you're very confident in yourself, you may tend to stay in your comfort zone, kind of like a cat. Sometimes they're very curious, and other times they kind of just like to keep to their routines and do the same things. And if you want to bring about a change in bringing new people into your life that you really vibe with and connect with, then bringing about some kind of change is going to do that for you. Also, we have, with purpose and judgment, trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling whenever you meet new people, and really start to look into yourself as well and think about the things that you like and that you dislike, and maybe discovering things, new things that you never knew you liked in the first place, trying new things and getting out there and trying new activities, doing things that you think you might not like, and discovering that you actually do enjoy these things. With spirit medicine, you are walking medicine. You have been through a lot in your lifetime, and good things, bad things, sad things. You've been through a lot, and you have had a lot on your plate lately. So getting out and doing other things that you normally wouldn't do will actually act as a medicine towards you and your spirit and your body and your mind as well. It's going to give you a type of rest that you need. So, for example, if you have a more sedentary lifestyle, a good way to rest your body would be bringing movement into your life, because it's giving your body something that it needs. And on the opposite side of things, if you have a very active lifestyle, you're constantly going, then taking a day or two to relax in your household and, you know, be a couch potato, read your favorite book, meditate, slow down, those things would be very helpful as well. I also see here that you're very good at adapting to different situations, adapting to different people and circumstances. You might be a Pisces, so that is coming through. You also might be one of the other water signs as well, such as Cancer or Scorpio. I'm getting some Scorpio vibes in here because you seem like you are really able to adapt and go with the flow, but you also have a fiery side towards you and a little bit of mystery. And you really do enjoy your independence. You may even have a fear of commitment in some ways, because you fear that in getting into a serious committed relationship that you will lose a part of yourself, or that you will lose your independence. But know here that the right relationship for you and the right relationship is going to still allow you to be independent and allow you to be yourself. If you are in a relationship that is stifling, that you feel trapped, that you feel like you can't be your true self in, those are all huge red flags that that is not a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship is a relationship that is good for your mental health, that is good for your body, mind, and your soul, and good for you spiritually if you are a really spiritual person. So a healthy relationship is going to meet all of your key needs. So if you need to be able to be independent, then that other person, that partner, or those other people should be able to, they should allow you to be your independent self and to be who you truly are, to speak your mind, and to meet you halfway on different things, you know what I mean? So that is one thing that is coming through. And if you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't have to be in a relationship. That's another thing coming through, because I feel like a lot of times in society, depending on the country, the culture, the expectations, but I've noticed a trend of, wanting people to be in a relationship, and that if you're not in a relationship, then you must not be happy. But this simply is not the case for everybody. You may be happier by yourself and not in a relationship. And if you don't want to be in a relationship, you don't have to be, you know what I mean? So don't feel the need to have to find somebody or to have to be in a relationship, because you don't need to be in a relationship if you don't want to be. You are perfectly fine and, even happy. Like, you can be happy and fulfilled without the need of another person in your life. Now, I'm going to move on to doing the vibe check of the person that you were thinking about when you chose this pile. And then after that, we'll go into intentions of them towards you. So the vibe of the person that you are thinking about, they are very much a romantic. They tend to see things in a rose-tinted glasses type of way. They have big dreams, and if they stay committed to their dreams, prosperity lies ahead for them, and they will definitely achieve their dreams. They're big into taking accountability for their own mental health, and they may be into meditating or maybe some type of health regime that they follow, exercising a few times a week, taking care of their body, taking care of their mind, but they're very self-aware of their healing journey and taking accountability for themselves and their actions in this world and how their actions affect other people. They also are just very romantic in general. Like, they love, you know what I mean? And they really want to woo you. And they definitely are into romance and courtship and just being chivalrous, whether they're male or female or non-binary. But they love taking care of other people as well and themselves. So they might be a Taurus. We have Taurus here. They might be a Libra. I'm also getting Pisces energy as well. They tend to be a deep thinker, whether they speak their mind about these deep thoughts or not. They may tend to also be a dreamer and have some big dreams and goals for themselves. And they might daydream a lot as well. And it seems like you are also in their daydreams at times. They will find themselves thinking about you a lot, daydreaming about you, wondering how you're doing, and hoping that they get a chance to be able to connect deeper with you and to even ask you out and further things along, it seems. Yeah, with the ghost mushroom, they see you as kind of a beacon in the dark. They see you as a very confident and independent person, and they look up to you in a way and draw inspiration from you to be more independent and more confident in themselves. But also I see here that they are also a shining beacon for other people, and they inspire other people as well, whether they realize it or not. They have a positive impact on the world around them, and like a guiding light, they show people different things that they need to see. So it's like a person that's walking medicine, where they will reveal things to other people that other people need to work on. And this is intentional and sometimes unintentional. And it just is something that happens with this person being their authentic selves. They really help a lot of people around them. I feel like they're a very positive influence on other people. They're a positive influence on their loved ones, family members, friends, and even you, because I feel like they are slowly gaining your trust to where you feel comfortable opening up to them and developing a deeper connection with them. Because even though you can get lonely at times, you may have some trust issues because you've been hurt in the past, you've been betrayed in the past, and you may find it hard to trust people, to open your heart to people, to love again. But this person is wanting you to know that your heart is not something to be toyed with, and they realize this, and they definitely do not want to toy with you. They don't want to toy with your heart. You know, they want to build a trusting, stable, loving connection with you, and they want to connect with you deeper. Regeneration. So they're also working on letting go of past traumas and healing themselves with the regeneration card and the letting go. They're hoping to become an even better person for you and for their loved ones. One of their goals in healing, in their healing journey, is to become more balanced. And I feel like they're wanting to balance their yin and yang, their masculine and feminine sides, because they realize that there may be an imbalance there where they tend to overshare or overgive or provide for other people and don't do enough of that for themselves. So they do realize this about themselves, and they're trying to heal that part of them, and they're trying to balance these things out within themselves. Sometimes they go between feeling unique and feeling like average, but it seems like you recognize that this person is unique and that they do have something to them that really draws you in. You aren't really sure what it is about them, but you just feel really drawn to this person, which is why you sought out this reading and were drawn to this pile, because you're like, dang, I haven't been really interested in somebody, genuinely interested, in a long time. So what's going on here? What are their intentions? And are they good for me? And I will say that just because somebody is unique doesn't mean that that uniqueness is good or bad. And it doesn't mean that you should be with them or you shouldn't be with them. Definitely follow your intuition, because your intuition is never wrong. It is your higher self and your spirit guides communicating to you things that your mind doesn't necessarily see yet. And in time, the dynamic of this connection and of this relationship will be revealed to you. And as you gain knowledge, more and more knowledge of this person and their intentions and how they feel towards you, and you also become more aware of how you feel in this connection, how you feel towards them, how this relationship makes you feel. All of this information will help you decide whether or not you want to be with this person or not. So this person doesn't necessarily have good or bad intentions, so to speak. Like, they are working on themselves, they're healing, they're trying to get better, and they also like you, and they're trying to reach out and get to know you on a deeper level because they themselves are also not sure about the connection and about the dynamic between you two, and if you two should date or shouldn't date. So getting to know each other, being real with each other, communicating with each other, and saying, you know, what are your expectations? Where do you want this to go? And having that talk will really enlighten the both of you on what to do next and where you want to take this. But it is really awesome that this person is so self-aware and trying to heal and better themselves as well. And on the back of the deck, we have substance. So they enjoy other people that have substance. They themselves have substance. They enjoy talking about deep topics, interesting topics, random things, you know, science, conspiracy theories, passions, hobbies, history. They enjoy talking about a bunch of different things, a variety of different things. And that is one thing that they are attracted to you about, is your intelligence. You are very intelligent and you are very wise, and they really like that about you, and they like how they can talk to you about a variety of different things. Alrighty, so I realized that I already started getting into the intentions, but I'm going to reshuffle and dive further into their intentions and see what comes out. So with the cards that came out, we have Yin, deceptions, healing, spirit medicine, fertility, impress, and introspection. This person might be really good at making it seem like they're one way when really they're another way. So they may be on a healing journey, but they may be really good at kind of reflecting the things that you're wanting out of a person, like mirroring, like pretending to like certain things or do certain things because they want a deeper connection with you, and because maybe they feel like they aren't good enough or you won't like them if they showed you their true colors. So they may be more of a feminine type of energy, or they may be presenting as more of a feminine type of energy when in reality they're more of a yang, masculine type of energy. And once again, they are going through this healing process, but they really want to impress you. So I feel like they have over exaggerated some things that they like or dislike to try to impress you and to try to bring about fertility, like prosperity, to basically get this connection to work and to really get a deeper connection with you. And they think about you a lot. You're on their mind a lot. They also enjoy being the teacher, or I feel like they have some sort of savior complex almost. I would be very careful with this person. It seems like this is a very subconscious thing that they do. It seems like they don't purposely try to hurt people, but they do hurt people sometimes, and they may not have the best of intentions. So be sure to use your intuition and really feel them out. Follow your intuition. It is never wrong. And if you had some sort of warning bell going off in your head, like, oh, this person, said one thing and then the next minute they switched it up, right after I said I liked ice cream, they said they liked ice cream too, when 2 days ago they complained about being lactose intolerant, or, what have you. You're very smart, you're very wise, and your intuition is on point. So if there's something bothering you about this person, then just let them go and, move on to, sorry if the camera was shaking, my leg was shaking. Dang, all of a sudden I'm feeling like really nervous. I think this person is a snake in the grass, honestly. Pile 3, I would not go for this person if I were you, because they're very good at masking things, and they are truly going through a healing journey and trying to find balance in their lives. And what they're going through is medicine for them, and they look up to you and they really admire you and all the things that you've done in your life, how far you've came, and how independent you are. But honestly, if you want to stay friends with them, like if you want to date them, if you don't want to date them, if you don't want them in your life, it is all your decision. It's up to you. But just know that this person is not all good intentions or not all bad intentions. A lot of this is their subconscious kind of getting the better of them, but that doesn't make it right, okay? That doesn't make it right. And I am getting very much a mirroring type of energy from them. Like, they will basically transform and flow into whatever shape or figure that you would want them to be. They may have even asked you, oh, what type of partner, or what type of guy, or what type of girl, or what type of non-binary, person do you like? What personality type are you drawn to? Or, really getting to know all of your likes and dislikes, but not really offering up any information on what they like or dislike, or what they like in another person. So these are all kind of little, I guess, things to look out for. And it's not that any of these things like individually are red flags, but kind of like the whole thing all together might be a red flag for you, or even just like a yellow flag. But they just want to get closer to you, and they want to get to know you better. However, it is up to you whether or not you let this person in. If I were you, honestly, I would just cut my losses, and I would just like move on to a different person, because pile 3, you deserve somebody that is at your level. This person has a long way to go, and they aren't really at your level. They haven't really healed as much as you have in your lifetime, and you deserve somebody that is not going to drag you down, that is not going to, just mirror you, but you deserve a genuine person that knows themselves, that knows what they like, what they dislike, knows who they are, and isn't afraid to be themselves. You deserve somebody that loves your independence, that loves your personality and loves you for who you are, and isn't afraid or insecure, and that doesn't demand things that you don't agree with, or you know what I mean? Like, you deserve a happy, amazing partnership, friendship, relationship with somebody that's on your level, that understands you, and that you're compatible with. So that is your reading, pile 3. I hope this helped you and helped bring clarity to you. Just because this one person was this way does not mean that everybody is this way. And you are very smart. You know, you're very capable and you have a good intuition. You have a good head on your shoulders. Don't be afraid to get out there and meet new people and manifest the loved ones and the partnerships and the positive, genuine relationships into your life that you crave and that you want. And especially ones that allow you to still remain independent and for you to be your genuine self. So if you enjoyed this reading, then please subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next reading. I love you so, so very much, and I hope you have a beautiful night or day wherever you are in this beautiful world. Alrighty fam, love you. Bye.